Hello everybody, so I need to make another deconstructed card for my envelopes, and I was gonna just do this, and then I seen this and I don't even remember what is in here. Stencil, clouds, an embossing folder, dies. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my original plan, and I could do this for something else, but I don't really see any sentiments in these, and well, I just don't see any. So we're gonna pick some paper to go underneath this. I'm assuming we want it colorful, but I don't know how colorful we want it. This is the Crafter's Companion Color Your World collection. So I'm kind of hoping for this, but not quite. Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. So we'll do this. Let me see if there's any others that might be better. It's been a while since I've pulled this out and looked at it. Oh, maybe that one will be better. Okay, this one will be better. Okay, before I rip it out, let me just check. Or that one. Okay. Because even that would be pretty on the sides here, and then more white there. Okay, we'll do this one. I want to make them folder things on the pockets on the back of all my paper. See what happens when you leave stuff around thinking you're going to get back to it and do some more with it, and then you don't. So I'm thinking black. Instead of the white, will make the color stand out better. That's what I'm thinking. So I am going to take all of that, move that away. Do I have solid paper? Yeah, but not the colors I want. So, so I am going to say, look, I got two of them. I wonder if I could run them both through at the same time. Nope, because my top plates are smaller. So that's no. This paper is going to be for the background, so I want these in black. So let me just grab some black paper. I have some Craft Perfect Pearlescent. That'll be pretty. So, see, this is the one I've never used. It was opened, but I never used it. I think I checked to make sure they were different. This one I have used, and I do like this die. That's why I was like, doing this. I had to do one of these because I just like this die. I like the flowers and all of that. So I am going to cut a piece, and I'm going to have to make sure I do it right, because I don't want to, my big scissors. Okay. So I'm gonna do this, get some of this, and tape it down. And I'm gonna put this in here. Hopefully pretty even. That looks pretty good to me. Does it look pretty good to you? Hope so. If you think I'm taping the heck out of it, you're right. Yeah. Because this can be an issue with me. This does tend to be a big issue for me sometimes. So now I'm going to pick it up. Hopefully it is taped down well enough that I won't have any problems. And through it goes. I don't know why it sounds like that. This machine is not normally so tight. Do I have more than one sheet of paper? I don't know. Now, if you're doing more detailed cards and stuff, they don't have to be as simple as I'm doing. This is the ones I'm doing now. I do keep thinking that I'm going to do something, but I'm going to pull out a collection, and it's seems to all be this easier stuff. Boy, there's a lot to weed out in here. It didn't all cut. That one little corner. This one little corner. Or maybe it. No, no. See what it's doing? Nope, that's no good. Not sending that to somebody. So I gotta do this over. See, this is why I said about using that foam. You heard it was making all that noise, but I still had that issue. So let me grab some of this foam and start over. This packing material, but I do want it to be all the way, so I'm not ending up with pieces that didn't cut through. That's sad. That's too bad. So I'm just gonna put this here. And it sounded tight. Is that still lined up good? It looks like it is. Looks like it is to me. Okay. Let's try this again and see if this foam makes a difference. I mean, it sounds like it's busting up in here. All right. Wow. Let's see. I hope this stays intact so I can use it again. It looks like it worked beautifully this time. So let's. I was like, what happened? Oh, it's all coming out so much easier. Look at it. Just completely coming out like it's nothing. So when you hear your machine making that noise, it sounds terrifying, but it really isn't. Look how much easier that cleaned out this time. Like nothing. So, I'm happy about that. Now I just got to get all these pieces out of here and get another piece of black paper. Please don't fall apart on me. Okay. This one's the trash. Oh, I bet I don't have any more of that pearlescent either. Oh, maybe I do. No, it's just smooth. Well, it's still pretty, it's just not pearlescent. I just use this to cut it with. Look at the mess. Oh, it feels heavier to cut. I'm supposed to be getting an order today and it's still not here. I am filming this on Thursday, by the way, just in case you wonder what I mean by that. But I thought we could play with it, but I guess it won't be today. Okay, I'm gonna bring it closer. I wanna make sure it's within that foam. And, whoops. Does that look about the same all around? It does look like the tape will hold on to this one better. Let me get all my black pieces off of here. And let's do this. Let's not lose the other one this time either. Okay, let's see how this one did, please. Oh. That might not be cut. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. All right, let's try it. If it's not, that means I need another piece of the foam. This paper seemed like it might be a little thicker. Cleaning out nicely. Thank goodness. Now, no, if you use this and you have too many plates, you use it really at your own risk, because my machine here, this Sizzix switch, tends to be loose, but honestly, with my Crafter's Companion, the Gemini one, I don't know that I would try it. So everybody's machines are different. And because mine is loose is why I felt like, yep, but I was trying it for other stuff originally when I thought, oh, that might help me shim up my, yeah, that looks pretty good too. Okay, so let me move this to the side, and I've got a mess of black pieces here, but we're gonna brush that to the side here. I still got embossing powder here. All right, I got some of these bigger pieces gotta go because, well, I could use those for die cutting in case I want to die cut the sentiment or something out. Crafter's Companion with their collections used to include everything, right? So I'm gonna cut this at I want to make it where it makes sense either way. So if you do this, then it's too late there. But if you go this way, then your flowers and stuff have all that color, except for here. But if I cut you that size, then if you go here, you have lines. And the lines look pretty. Okay, so that'll work that way. That looks better. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't know. What is the size of this? Uh, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So it needs to be at least that. So just don't know what side people will want to use, because like that makes it depends on what size, because that does not make sense. So it's going to have to be this way. It's going to have to be this way. So I'm going to cut this at 5. And, you know, you might need to cut it down by 7. Do you want the purples or the reds and the pinks? See, that's the other thing that makes it tough. And they're all in that. On the other side, too. Oh, you gotta have the reds and the pinks, because this won't work. Right? So there's 5 by 7. Let's do by 7. Okay. So you can, or the recipient, here we go, this way, can do this, or this, or this, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna go 5 this way, by 7. That's the difference. I should have cut it here. Okay, well, this one would be a little different. So this one, you can do this way. And get the purple and the yellow and the blues, or this way, or this way. Okay. So that's that. Wait a minute. I need some card blanks. We're going to cut it at 10. We're going to cut it at 5. Nope. Good thing I caught myself at 7. I thought, that's small. And then we're going to score at 5. Get my cutting blade over there. And scoring at 5. Okay. Cutting at 10. Somebody's being quiet. Yay. And 7. And we're going to score at 5. Bring it up here. That just folded like now. That wasn't even letting me play. And it went beautifully. Is this one going to do the same? I want them lined up. Okay. So now I have my 2 card blanks. So we can either have a card like this, or you can have a card like that. And then you might want, because my thought is you're probably going to want to trim this. So when you do, you're going to have a little bit of rim left. I would probably, because if you look the way this fits, it gave you a pretty perfect border. So you can leave it white and just have this on there. Or I can give you, let's see. What color? What color? What color? Okay, this one can have red. This one can have purple. Or blue. How about blue and red? I'm supposed to be getting some color, some paper from Creative Memories that has 2 different colors. You know, the colors on one side is like maybe darker than the other side. Yeah. So I think that'd be pretty. It's like, I don't think I've seen paper like that before. So we'll find out. We will see. 5. And this is that linen cardstock, and of course whoever gets it can use it, not use it, whatever. To the other side. Just because this corner, one of them corners has like a little bow in it. So I don't want to include that. This will go with the red one. So, like that. Or like that, and it's this color here. It's not the pink. So those, and then this one's gonna have the blue. So I'm gonna go 5. I always do the 5 first with paper this size because it's a smaller chunk out of the paper. Right, it leaves me this much of the piece of paper. And 7. And 7. And you can trim it down or leave it or whatever they're gonna do. So this will go with these. And then if you want, you can leave it white. You don't have to have that background. Or you can maybe trim it out real small and add another extra layer of maybe a tiny little black or something behind the blue. You know, it's all up to you. So that's that way, or that way, or that way. Okay. So that's those. And then we need a sentiment. And I didn't really see sentiments with this in this set. which, you know, they used to always have die cut sentiments to use. But I'm just not in here, don't see any. And I do have, I could stamp one. That's not gonna stamp well. This, that could look all right, but it might not look all right with that. So I'm gonna put it on white again. And it can be inked up and matted. It could be, you know, whatever. It can be whatever you decide to do. Oops, I'm so sorry. I just smacked the phone. Smacked it. Big time. I'll tell you what I can do. Let me... I am going to emboss it. The copper, the gold. Oh, I wish I had black in here. I got clear, yellow, no. Yeah, I don't want to do those. I don't want to do this over. I am going to do white. No, I'm going to do the clear. I'm going to do the clear, and then it can be inked over whatever color the person decides to do. All right, that works. Why does this not feel right? Okay, there we go. That's better. I know why it don't feel right. The stamp was upside down. The stamp was on backwards. Huh. Isn't that funny? This is on backwards now. I just can't get it right. It has been one of those days for me, like I drop everything. I mean, it just has been one of those days for me. Okay. Problem with this is being able to see it. Okay, I can kind of see because this ink pad is a little dirty. I just hope it doesn't show through with the color. It's not supposed to, but that doesn't mean it won't. Okay, and then one more time on this end for the other one, because I'm hoping I can just emboss them together. I didn't use my embossing buddy. I hope that's okay. I don't know why it started going, but it's going. It's you know who with the A. And we're just gonna finish this anyway, so we're almost done. Okay, so now this can come off. Oh my goodness. It's getting louder and louder. And I hope you don't hear it. It was so perfectly quiet and nice in here. Okay, let's hope that works. All right. Well, that was really full. I went to put it back and I was afraid it was going to spill out. Okay, let's dry this. Okay, it's looking shiny. All right. There it is. So this one looks like, maybe not. Okay. I'm just gonna cut them. Here you can. They can do what they want with it. So the sentiment would go in there. It can be inked. Use a, I don't know, something to cut that out. Even just around it nicely. Cut around it nicely. I see blue in this one. I might have to redo that. It looks like I'm gonna have to redo this one. This one, there might be a little bit. It might have been on the stamp. Might have been. But anyway, so there we go. So card blanks. Next, that. And I might add a little something, maybe a butterfly or something to it for them to put on. We'll see. But anyways, if you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.